What's up, guys? Welcome back to another deck profile. This is Nighthawk 1211. 12211. I'm here with my friend Rob. What's up, Rob?
Hey, what's up, guys?
And today's deck profile is Haruhi blue tech red alien deck. So I'm gonna leave Rob to explain things. And if you like this, like, comment, and subscribe. Gonna post up a link to our previous profile deck, which was the Tularu deck. Just to have an idea, Tularu's tier S. This is tier B, but I'm gonna do any kind of deck profile because this is Weiss. Anything goes. But without further ado, this is Rob's version of the blue alien deck. And again, everyone has their own taste on things. So comment what changes you like, or just say hi. Take it away, Rob. Sorry.
All right, so to start things off, we're playing 4 alien Nagatos and some other names. All right, so
and some other names.
some other names, like they're all irrelevant. Okay, so what this card does is gives additional 500 to all characters with the alien trait, which is the bread and butter of the deck.
Yeah, almost everyone in the deck is. Minus the red cards are alien traits. Yeah.
Every blue card is alien. Her second effect is pay 2, tap her to search for any alien trait character, which is once again the whole deck. You always want this. You always want to see 2 of these in your opening hand. Excuse me, 1 or 2 doesn't matter. But at end game, you definitely want 2 in the back. Next up, we play 4 Yuki Nagatos. So what this card is, it's essentially a 3/5 wall during your opponent's turn with hand encore. A lot of level 0s will have a hard issue with this card, so this card will generally gain you at least 2 to 3 stock by level 1. And when you have this in the back with it, it becomes 4, and if you have 2, it's 4/5. So it's a 4/5 level 0 that a lot of level 0s cannot deal with.
And if somehow they do get over it, you got the hand encore to just bring it right back.
Exactly.
It's really hard to deal with.
Who doesn't like free encores? Next up, we play 4 Hot Spring Haruhis. This is a level 0 reverser. It's there for the color fix for red. Once again, this is a blue tech red deck. I only run, I believe, 4, 8, 12, about 15 reds. Her second effect is when this card is reversed, I choose a character with the trait SOS Brigade, which is red and a few select Nagato cards, which is mostly level 0s, but it gains an additional 1,500. It's very rare that you get this off. It's just for the even one-off trade. Next, I play 3 of the hot flowers
In both hands, Haruhi.
I cannot read upside down at this moment.
Flowers in both hands, Haruhi. It's alright. I'm here to help. Man.
Additional 500 to characters in front of this card, and when I trigger a gate, I get to pay that stock out and destroy a level 1 character in the front row.
Level 1 or lower.
Level 1 or lower, you're correct. This helps deal with the Kantai anti-heal. So if it gets sent to the waiting room, they can't send it to memory.
Right, because Kantai
has to be reversed.
It has to be reversed in order for them to send in memory and then anti-heal. And we don't want that. Not for this deck.
Next up, we play the most funniest card in the world. It is the only brainstormer that is spammable and good in this set. It's pay 1 for every climax I hit. Choose a character with the name Kion in his name, and it gives +1 soul. I run no Kion cards except for this card. This allows me to swing for precision damage and clean out my stock. And basically, if I do hit 2 or more climaxes, it's an additional 3 damages, or however many climaxes I hit. That's it for my level 0 game. Level 1, I play mostly vanillas. I play 3 Swimsuit Haruhi and Nagatos. This basically gives me free hand encore for any character I choose on the field when this card is played.
Yeah, so you could just run into anything and then boom, they're saved for that turn.
And it basically gives me free stock, and it makes sure that I'm only taking at least minimum of 1 damage and not 2 if it's swinging at the slot.
Right.
Next up, we're playing 4 vanillas of the Hot Spring Nagato and Mikuru. It's a 5/5 vanilla. There's nothing else to it. If I have the the alien trio in the back. This becomes a 6/5 if they're both there. 6/5 vanillas. Who doesn't love 6/5 vanillas? Next up, I play 2 of the 1/1 message in the bookmark. This allows me to heal early level 1 as well as pay out stock and draw. The only catch is I need to have an alien trait character on the field, which with this deck is like, you know, it's basically free.
Yeah, you're always going to have the alien in the deck, and then once you play it, goes into memory. So it helps compress a little.
Exactly,
yeah.
compression. Next up, I play 2 1/0 backups. It becomes 2K backups if I have 2 aliens, or I can give it a split of 1,000 to one character being frontal attack, and then give it another 1,000 to another card that could be later attacked at the later turn. Really good. Most of the time, I do use it as a 2K backup, but there have been times where I only need an additional 500, so I'll give it to another card just in case if they want to pull some type of weird climax combo or they trigger something. And then finally is a 2 1/1/7K vanillas. Honestly, for 1/1, I feel like this should be 7/5s. A lot of 1/1s are 7/5s, but since this is in a really old set, they didn't think about it and they didn't change it.
But it's still decent because
it's searchable. It's
searchable.
1/1.
It'll become an 8 if you have the 2 little zeros in the back.
Exactly, and
right.
At that point, at level 8, with the 2K backup, it becomes 10K, which is rivals that of early play level 3s, unless they have like an additional 500 or 1,000. Next up, we play level 2s. We play 2/2/1 global 500 level assists on my opponent's turn, and when I trigger a book, it's essentially draw 2, drop 1, which is just really good. It helps you draw into your combo pieces a lot faster.
Well, let's get it straight. When you trigger the book climax, you draw 1, and then this lets you draw another 1, but then you also have to drop a card for that.
Draw 2, drop 1, basically.
Yeah, well, let's not confuse people. But that's pretty much what it is. But you use it mainly for the level assist because you don't often trigger the books that much.
I never trigger books.
Yeah, because you gotta save them for your climax combo, which we'll get to.
Okay, so this is the best card in the whole set, and the only reason why anyone should play Haruhi is the 2/0 say goodbye to your climax, basically.
The card that's banned in Japan right now for whatever reason.
They just don't like playing.
They don't like climax. I don't know. They just want people who play climax combos, I guess.
No.
But go on.
Alright, so what this card is, when I'm being frontal attacked, if I'm playing against, for example, Yami, and they have 3 Yamis on field, I drop this on the first Yami attack. If they front it and they don't see this coming, only 1 Yami gets triggered. When that 1 Yami gets triggered, that's fine, but the other 2 will not get shot, which is really important. It also gets rid of continuous effects, such as 1K1s, 2K1s, and I believe stock souls. I'm not.
No,
sure.
it won't get rid of this. If it's an on play effect, it won't give it. It's as soon as they attack.
Yeah, but
so any continuous.
as long as
oh yeah, it'll get rid of like if someone plays a 1K1, it'll get rid of the
1,000 plus 1 soul.
Right, it'll get rid of that.
Which is really important, especially when it's endgame. If they need to hit 5 damages, but they only have 1 level 2 and a whole bunch of level 1s. Now instead of hitting for 3, 5, 7 damages, they're hitting for only 4 damage if they don't trigger anything, which is why you run that card. Next up, we play 1 Prim and Proper Nagato. What this card does is, on play, I can pay 1 to send all your field to memory, and with that happening, I get to rearrange it to my liking.
What you will want to do is take their field, put their back row in the front, and their big guys at the back, and then you attack the back row characters.
And essentially making them go neg however many times, especially with Brainstormers or global level assist characters.
Because they're normally weak, and the other on-play effect is pay 1,
and then I get to heal when I reverse a character for that turn.
which is gonna you'll be able to pull off easy. With the effect.
Especially if I hit like a level 500 attack 500 Brainstormer.
Oh yeah.
Next up, I play 4 Trouble Girl Haruhis. This is the finisher of the deck. This combos with this climax. On attack, I burn for 1 damage.
No, not on attack, on the reverse, isn't it?
No, when this card attacks.
Oh yeah, it's on attack. Yeah, you're
If
right.
I have this in climax, I get to reverse one, and it gets an on-play heal. So that's just really good. I do not play the changer because the changer is just really -1. You're paying 3 stock to heal the card that went to clock. Because when you play the changer, you gotta pay to send this card to clock to then bring this out from waiting room. So when this comes out through that change, you're basically healing the 1 damage you did, and you're not getting the full beneficial of the heal.
Right.
For the last level 3s that I run 4 Nagato Summer Festivals. This is my level 2 game, essentially. If I have 4 more alien cards on the field, this gets -1 level, which is essentially almost every game. When this card attacks with this climax combo, this card gains plus 3,000, and when it attacks front, side, or empty slot, I heal 1 damage. It's just a 14k healing wall at level 2.
Right, and like when you bring that out of level 2 and start healing, and if you could constantly do that each turn, as long as you get the climax in hand, it's gonna be hard for your opponent to knock you out. Pretty much.
It becomes a game of can you deal more damage than can I heal?
Yeah, pretty much. And this is another reason why he doesn't trigger his books, because they're always in his hand.
I'm so good at this card game, guys. I always hold these climaxes.
And then
Okay, so for my climaxes, I run 4 gates. It lets me salvage. It's a 1k1. There's not that many good. Sadly, there's no stock souls, so I cannot play stock soul in Haruhi. I would love to play stock soul in Haruhi, but I gotta go with what I have. It's just a gate. It combos with my level 0, this level 0 right here,
and with the level 3,
and
which
with,
we show.
and with this level 3.
Right.
So it's just really good. And then from my final 4 cards, I run 4 books. The cards that I always have for some odd reason. I don't know why.
Well, you're trying to heal as much as you can, eh?
I always have at least 2 in my opening hands for some odd reason. I don't know why. This card just loves me.
Well, Nagato loves you too.
No. This is bait.
Oh, Haruhi's bait, not Nagato.
No.
Oh, you can fool me, man.
I know, right? I could fool you. I could definitely fool people for days.
But all right, thanks a lot for showing off your deck.
No problem.
Guys, if you like the deck or have any suggestions, or you want to leave your version of the deck down below, just comment, comment, and subscribe to more videos. I'm gonna have gameplay up of Weiss Schwarz pretty soon, so just keep an eye out for that. And again, to check out the Televeru deck profile that I did as my first deck profile. Thanks a lot, Rob, for doing this for you.
Thank you for having me on your channel.
Yeah, no problem. And we'll have you again in the future. All right?
All right.
Laters, guys.